The Friday afternoon text from my general manager, Tom, buzzed my phone. "Meet me in the conference room, Lisa. Urgent." I assumed it was about a new project, maybe even a nod for my 17 years of dedication at Pinnacle Solutions, a tech firm in Atlanta I'd helped build from a scrappy startup to a regional powerhouse. I walked in, expecting praise. Instead, Tom's cold eyes met mine. "Lisa, after 17 years, your salary is too high for your contribution." His words landed like a slap. "Your email access is already disabled." 17 years, late nights debugging code, salvaging client deals, missing my kids' recitals, reduced to a spreadsheet line item. I froze, every sacrifice flashing before me. Weekends fixing Tom's oversights, training new hires, holding the team together when leadership fumbled. I wanted to scream, to demand answers, but rage gave way to clarity. I stood, voice steady. "Thank you for the experience." I walked out, head high, past stunned coworkers, their whispers trailing me to the elevator. In my car, my palms sweated, heart pounding so loud it drowned out the engine. Humiliation burned, but a single thought sparked. Monday will be fun. Over the weekend, shock hardened into resolve. I wasn't just an employee, I was the backbone of Pinnacle. I knew every system, every client, every flaw Tom ignored. Costly inefficiencies, outdated workflows, client frustrations swept under the rug. I'd been the glue, the fixer, the one colleagues turned to when management failed. I wasn't powerless. I had leverage, and I'd use it. By Sunday night, I'd reached out to Horizon Innovations, Pinnacle's fiercest competitor. I'd met their CEO, Nadia, at a conference. She'd called me a hidden gem and slipped me her card. Now I emailed her. "Ready to talk?" I know Pinnacle's playbook. Monday morning, while Tom likely assumed I was sulking, I sat across from Nadia in Horizon's sleek office. I laid it all bare: client contacts, workflow optimizations, and Pinnacle's million-dollar blind spots, shoddy CRM protocols, ignored security patches, and a bloated vendor contract I'd flagged years ago. Nadia's eyes lit up. "This is gold, Lisa. Join us. Director of Operations, 30% above your old salary, full team-building authority." It wasn't just a job, it was validation, a spotlight after years in the shadows. By Wednesday, the ripple effect hit. 6 key employees, developers, analysts, my closest allies at Pinnacle, followed me to Horizon, fed up with Tom's arrogance and stagnant leadership. They'd seen my exit, heard the whispers of my overpaid dismissal, and chose loyalty to me over a sinking ship. Horizon's growth exploded. We streamlined their systems using my insights, poached Pinnacle's top clients with better service, and launched a campaign exposing industry inefficiencies, Pinnacle's Achilles heel. Clients I'd personally nurtured for years, trusting my expertise, not Pinnacle's brand, jumped ship, citing mismanagement. Within weeks, Pinnacle's contracts bled dry, their stock dipping as rumors of instability spread. Then came the call. Tom's voice, strained with false warmth, crackled through my phone. "Lisa, we're in a bind. Projects are stalling. Clients are leaving. Can you consult? Name your price." The man who deemed me too expensive now begged for my help. I agreed, but on my terms, a consulting rate triple my old salary, billed hourly, with a minimum commitment. Every meeting, every invoice was a quiet jab, a reminder of his mistake. I walked into Pinnacle's office, now eerily quiet, and fixed their chaos, crashing servers, botched deals, while Tom watched, his authority eroded. My presence was a mirror. He'd undervalued the woman who'd held his company together. The fallout didn't stop there. A whistleblower, rumored to be a disgruntled intern I'd mentored, leaked internal emails showing Tom's pattern of dismissing high performers to cut costs, tanking morale. The board ousted him, his leadership exposed as a liability. Horizon, meanwhile, thrived, my team driving record profits. Clients sent thank you notes, one writing, "You were the heart of Pinnacle. We followed you." I framed it. Months later, I sat in my new office, sunlight streaming through floor-to-ceiling windows. The pain of that Friday lingered, a scar, not a wound. I'd turned 17 years of loyalty into a legacy, not for Pinnacle, but for myself. Tom's callous words had freed me to build something better. Revenge wasn't loud. It was deliberate, a quiet exit that reshaped my future and sank his. Karma doesn't always strike like lightning. It creeps, calculated and oh so sweet. I sleep soundly now, knowing my worth isn't tied to a paycheck, but to the empire I built when they dared to call me disposable.